Okay, so hi. My intentions is that I am going to get on here and I'm going to discuss just daily topics and issues that face a mother of adult children and a grandmother. My eldest grandchild is 9 and my youngest grandchild is getting ready to turn 2. So my youngest is 1 and my eldest is 9, but I have adult children. And as much as I like to spend quality time with my adult children, I seem to be always in the mommy lane with my girls. And I do try to talk to them and give them advice as not just as a mom, but as a woman who has maybe and more likely have experienced a lot of things that they're getting ready to go through or they're going through right now. So in my relationships, because I do appreciate my daughters, really, and I do appreciate them as adult women and how they contribute to society, which is positive. Um, they're mothers, they're all mothers, and I feel as if we have so much more in common as adults. But it has been a hard crossover for me as to being taboo with my girls opposed to being mommy with my girls. And mommy with my girls, most definitely you got to have a handle on it because we're not going to ever be able to keep all up in the streets like that. But I still am really cool, and I do feel as if I should be able to go out and hang out with my girls more on a social level. Um, and I do trust that they have social levels that I could really be able to mingle in and feel comfortable and feel cool with. But it's hard. And this year is the first year, not the first year, but this year I'm invited to my daughter's 30th birthday shindigs, and it's in Orlando. It's in the NOLA, so we're going to tear it up. But one of them invited me and not the other one because I have a set of twins that are getting ready to turn 30 years old. So with that, the one twin she's more conservative in how she approaches things. She does have a very nasty temper, and so do I, but I would say she's conservative in how she approaches things. And then her sister, her twin, is to me the most even person if she could settle herself. I always thought of her as an even child, etc. Like she's cool and she know when to really like pop off, all those things. Because emotions and we kind of stay in the pop off realm. I'm older, not anymore, but you know how that is. So with this crossover, my daughter Patience, she has told me that she's really not cool with me coming through for the weekend, and they won't be able to really like cut up, and they're going to New Orleans and they want to do it like that, but they know I've been and they know I'm a rock star, so I'm gonna get it. So with this, I do approach them and tell them that sometimes they don't treat me like I'm taboo. They don't treat me as if I'm a girl or a grown woman. They treat me as if I'm a female, their mother. And I get that there has to be a handle on that. And I would assume that no matter what the setting is that they will approach things as if I'm their mom. But I also would like them to approach things as if I could be cool. Like I can hang out and I could rock out. Yeah, I go to bed a little early, but I know when to have fun. I know when to take my bra off, and I know when to go on the bed. I know when to hit the table. But like I said, my oldest daughter is okay with it. She's more of a let's plan this, mommy. Let's talk about it. Let's dope it out. I love how you do itineraries when we go out of town. And then her sister is more like, mommy, I do travel without you. I know how to get around, without you. And I want to make sure my patience is okay, just like I want to make sure my emotions is okay. But Patience isn't with it. And she actually had said that she felt as if she can start hanging out with me more when she turns about 40 years old. And I'm like, okay, so at 40 years old, you feel as if you'll be able to settle down from whatever you're doing, that you can hang out with your mother, still have a blast and still party, but acknowledge that your mom's in the room and you might not want to. I'm going to say I keep Narcan because I feel, well, is it generationally that that's the responsible thing for me to do as far as everyone in that generation. I want to save you. I don't know what you're doing, but I want to save you. Okay, so I don't know what patience is doing. I don't know what emotions is doing, but I do know that this year I will be able to find out. And hopefully they treat me like a woman and not like, oh, mommy's coming, mommy's coming, mommy's coming. Just like, let's have fun. I don't know how to cross over with that or to nurture my relationship with my girls that it naturally grows to that point that we're all cool and we're hanging out. I don't want to act a foolio with my children, but I want my children to be able to say, if I want to get down, my mom is going to be cool. Like, yay, mommy's coming through. They know I'm going to keep it cute. But also they would figure that I'm going to keep it cute till about 10 o'clock. And that's not the case. That's just regular everyday Mima and how I got things to do. I got to make sure they kids is good. So I that was my main concern on this particular vlog is how's everyone handle their relationship with their adult children? Do your adult children kick it with you, or do they just keep you in that parent lane? Because I just been in that parent lane, and I have told my kids like, whoa, you kind of don't see me in the room as far as what I got going on. You just kind of hit me up. My daughter has her own photography studio. She has her own business, and I'll put that in the link. And she does let me get in there and assist her, but in a mommy role, not necessarily in I wouldn't be able to host or anything like that, but I can make sure what she needs in the background, those connections are made. But I still would like to be the mommy that can come through when she has soirees at her studio. I come on time and I'm there with like people still putting stuff up. And then I hear about all sorts of things that happen. And I'm like, oh, okay. I just want to, not saying that I have to stay up later because I do, but I want to be able to have more of a quality relationship with my kids to the point that they feel like they could just open up with me on all levels or most levels, not all levels, excuse me, beg your pardon. I don't want that. But I do want to be able to have a more taboo and patience and emotions type of relationship with, because they're adults. And what I'm going through right now in my life, I need that more desperately than ever, is to be able to cling to my daughters, not just as mommy, but through and through. Because, today is not necessarily going to complete for all of us. And I want to make sure that I have that time and those moments with my children that is not necessarily a mother or a grandmother role. I want to be a friend to them. And I want to be able to have the skills or the tools that I need to be able to cross over with that. It's hard because I'm a helicopter mom and that's what I do. But I also want to be cool. I want to be able to go ahead and sit on over there, mommy, and we it's cool. It's cool. Come through. Like I want that from them. And that sometimes is not always what I get. And one's coming around and she is the more dominant twin. So the other one's like, oh, mommy's coming. All right. So this is what we're going to do. And I'm sure that they're going to do more things with just them because they're twins than what I'm going to be included in. But I still want to be included. Like, I'm so excited that I get to go to New Orleans with my kids. And yes, they do want me to make the arrangements because I'm good at that. But they also... I want to see how they're going to kick it. I want to go with them. I want to be in their world and see what's up with that. I want to make sure my girls is cool, and I want to have all the time that I can get with them. All the time, not just mommy time. I want to have all the time. So, yeah, that's my concern, and I do want to learn these skills. I do. Okay, so yes, that is going to be my vlog. What I do have coming up is I am going to have a special guest on a Wednesday coming up. It's going to be called Wednesday with my Wednesday. And you guys will know why at that time. It'll be really, really cute. And then also you'll be able to see my daughter's studio, her photography studio. And it is also an incubator. And you can rent out her space if you want to do your own content. So I'm going to go up there and I'm going to put something together. But you can do your own content and rent the space out, or if you would like her to assist you, she does offer several services, and it is called Plee Projects, Plee Projects. And again, the description will be in the link, so you can look that up. She does photography services. She has space in there and some other things. She's kind of crafty. She's like I would say hood hippie. So yeah, so you can get some of those fronts from her. She makes jewelry on all levels, fake and real. Well, I'm not going to say fake. I'm going to say costume to real. So yay. Okay, please check her out and thank you. And please like, comment, or subscribe. Okay, have a good day. Bye.